Going up?
Thanks, Pete.
You coming?
Can't.
Why not?
Jane put super glue on the button.
Why did she do that?
Yeah, I don't know. Because she's crazy is why.
Where is she now?
I hope she's packing. I lost her in a card game.
Oh, we definitely need new friends.
Now, it was just one concert. Don't obsess about
I'm
it.
not obsessing, but think about it. Besides Jane and Pete, we have no couple friends we can go to concerts with or dinner or away for the weekend. And what about our kids? If we don't have couple friends who have kids, who are our kids going to play with? No one. They'll grow up to be sad, lonely people who talk to themselves and don't take care of their yards properly.
Honey, we don't have kids.
And we shouldn't until we get our act together.
This is what I mean by obsessing.
You know who could be our friends? Paul and Sarah Marsh.
Sure, of course. Do we know a Paul and Sarah Marsh?
He was a lawyer at the Justice Department. His wife's like a sculptor or something, and he always wanted us to get together.
Well, they sound perfect. How many kids don't they have? I can't believe you were at the Aerosmith concert, too. Where were you sitting?
Fifth row center.
8th row center.
Were you near that crazy woman who kept screaming, "Turn it down"?
Yeah, pretty close.
Who's ready for some dessert?
Count me in.
Just a minute.
So, how did you two meet?
Oh, well, do you want to tell it or should I?
Go ahead.
Okay, well, I was working at this coffee shop down the street from the Catholic seminary where Paul was going.
Wait a minute. You were studying to be a priest?
Uh-huh.
Now, isn't that based on hearing some call from God?
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Okay, so God's calling, you put him on hold, and you go out with her. That is the most romantic love story I have ever heard in my entire life.
Isn't it?
Oh, this is so cool. Okay, now let me ask you a question, Paul. How did you know that she was your true love and not some temptation set up by Satan to lure you away from God?
I'm sorry.
In most religious traditions, there's always a test of faith. So how did you know that she wasn't just that? I mean, look at her. If Satan were to set a trap, he'd certainly use a hotsy-totsy piece of cheese like Sarah.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, come on, you're gorgeous. You could make an archbishop by a lap dance.
Forgive me, Lord. I have forsaken my true vocation and yielded to the temptations of the flesh. Grant that I might be your humble servant once again.
Amen? Come on, how could I have known?
He was weeping.
I just asked a simple question.
No. A simple question is, seen any good movies lately? Hot enough for you? Anything except, did you know your wife was sent by Satan?
No, that is not fair. All I said was, did you ever consider the possibility that your wife was sent by Satan?
Hey,
Jane.
can I use your shower?
Sure. Jane. Anything wrong? You look a little blue.
My idiot husband put dye in the shower head.
Jane, why are you walking around naked?
Because I'm going to take a shower.
You know, what happened to Paul and Sarah tonight was going to happen eventually.
Yeah, maybe 20 years from now. In the meantime, we would have had friends.
A fallen priest and the devil's handmaiden.
Have you guys seen Jane?
No.
No.
Okay, sorry to bother you.
Look, whatever happened, but I think we can agree that Paul and Sarah are not going to be our new couple friend.
Oh, yeah, I think that's safe to say. Maybe it's time we stop digging through the address book and start going out and meeting new people.
And how do you propose we do that?
Well, let's think. What are we looking for in friends?
Are you sure? There's a blue footprint sitting right at your door.
Maybe she backtracked.
Tricky little minx.
Well, we know what we're not looking for.